So we need a key. We got. Whoa! Hello there everyone, it is I, Big Bear, back for a new series that we are playing Kona, which is something that I've wanted to play for a while now. I managed to get it on Steam, I think we're going back a year and a half ago. Always wanted to try and kick off a playthrough with it, so I guess all we have to do is just get straight into it. Also, while we're loading up, I just want to say thank you to anybody that is watching my content, subscribing, liking the videos. It's much appreciated. I understand that this is your time, and if you enjoy what you see, I really do appreciate you spending your hard-earned time with me. I really have no idea what this game is about. I tried not to look up anything. Northern Quebec, October 1970.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Oh, okay, we're into it. So we is Carl, then.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
I don't know if I should be getting it here or not.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Right, well, it's not muddy.
Hamilton never mentioned a roadblock here. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it. Still not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself.
Read the flyer. Manaston. It will be good. Okay. Alright. So can we take the map? No? I don't know. Hey, phone.
Hamilton no doubt knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy though, as sure enough, the line was acting up.
Haha, yeah. How often does a road need to be closed to require 2 picnic tables at its gate? Good point! Well, there's our first item in the inventory, an empty bottle. Ooh. Whoa. That's creepy. Good idea, but creepy. Is there anywhere else we're going here? Okay. Yeah, because there would be a pair of bolt cutters at the top of the tower. What's this? One pincer. Fire starters. I don't know. Do I have an inventory? Whoa. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming this is health. Fire brain? Is that your sanity? I don't know. Equipment. So we have a camera. As a detective, we may need to take pictures. We've got a journal, flashlight. Oh, there's a map. Oh. So if I zoom in. Oh, we're here at the restaurant. Oh my goodness. Oh, right, okay. So can I not just... Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay, so it looks like we've got a long way to go then. What else was there? Equipment, the map, flashlight. Oh. Okay. Oh, it is. Okay, just F to get rid of that. Consumables, cigarettes. Oh, that's not good. I do not condone smoking. Inventory. Oh, okay. I've got a lot more than I thought I did. Got a Polaroid film with. All right. Okay. Fire starters, matches, a pincer, and an empty bottle. Best of gear. What is that? I don't know what that is. Documents, map, journal.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
Okay, so at least we know that we can. Whoops. So we're just going to go back to Hamilton. All right. Okay, these are the people that he was talking about. You can't make a fortune with breaking a few lives. Oh man, that's the saying Hamilton lives by. All right. Okay, so this is more about. Okay, yeah, and the vandalism case is definitely for me. It needs the eye of a professional. I'm meeting Hamilton at the general store. Okay, so we know where the general store is. So if we're, what is these? All right. Okay, and it gives you Carl Faubert. Okay, so it'll give us details of other people as well then. So that looked like on the map. That to me looked like here at the well, it's got general store written down. Okay. That is enough of that. Go away, man. And we have our pincers to get through the gate, which is good. Whoa, okay, the controls are a little bit clunky. I was about to get back in my car there. I was literally going to go head first through the barrier. Oh.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. There was time for him to get down to business.
It was indeed. Right, back in the car. Why do I have my map out again? Cushion.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes.
Oh.
And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another.
Oh, probably. Whoops.
So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough...
Oh, so it's his home.
The target would become the man himself.
Jesus! I hadn't even finished the monologue. Okay. That was definitely not my fault. Was it? A few hours later. Oh, for goodness sakes.
Carl needed to get out of there.
Come on, Carl.
And the pain required urgent care.
It snowed! God, talk about a winter wonderland. Okay. Come on, Carl. Kona. I'm looking forward to this. It's good. So is okay, so let's go and check on the other driver.
Scratches did not stop Carl. His mother would be so proud.
Okay, what's the... Oh, okay, so is the other guy left or something? Oh, crouch.
It was a small block of box engraved with the letters W.H.
W.H.
Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
Carl thought about taking it. I've already taken it. A picture of someone. Who be this? Doesn't say anything. Okay. Is there anything else I can get? Oh, why does it keep automatically taking my map out?
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Oh. First aid kit to heal Carl's wounds. Oh, okay. Well, that's lucky. Is that everything? There's no footprints, though.
This deep in the country,
from the other driver.
Was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
I'm assuming that was it. That's a very unfortunate placement for the tree. So what's all this about? When under stress, Carl is less accurate and runs shorter distances. Oh my goodness, okay. No. Go back into the house. Go back into the house. Oh no, Carl's freezing to death. Would it?
Cold turned into pain.
What's that?
Carl needed to find someplace warm.
Logs. Whoa! God, okay. Is that a... Oh, okay, it's a lamp. What's this? Chains.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
What was the purpose of the... Oh, what was that? A fire starter and matches? Do we have a... Do we need to use the... Oh, I do. Oh, there we go. Wow, okay, so I got cold quickly. And when you're... Oh, okay, so if you're stressed or if you get too cold, then that affects your mindset, and then you can't run as fast. That's an interesting mechanic. This is going to be interesting. What were the chains for? I got a first aid kit, didn't I? Equipment. No. Consumable. Oh, it is. Oh, lockbox. A key is required to open this. Oh, terrific. Use the first aid kit. Oh, I see. Okay, and that puts my health up. So, no freezing to death. Watch my mindset. And okay, now what do I do though? Is that it? Can I do the chains for my car or something? Oh, snow chains, I bet you. I assume. Sweet dots. Lay chains. Oops. Hey! And the other side. No? Oh, okay. What's the deposit or withdraw items? Withdraw? Oh, there's one fire starter. Okay. Oh, right, that's kind of that's kind of honey. That's kind of handy. Can I just crack on now? Oh, I can. So we need to get to the general store. It's been a couple of hours. I managed to heal myself. We now know how the... Oh, wow, okay, I'm driving. So we now know how the do not freeze mechanic works. I don't feel comfortable speeding again. I say I was speeding, it was not my fault. Whoa. Where are we? Are we coming into the village?
Spread out on the
Manastan region.
Untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manastan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Okay, so I'm seeing a few mailboxes and things. Whoa! Okay, slow down.
On fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Oh, okay, it's just loading in the new area. Here we are. Crikey, so if I get lost in this, I'm humped, basically. Achievement! Rendezvous! I've not rendezvoused with anyone yet. The general store. Ooh, knockbox.
The milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottle. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Okay. Ooh.
Something fell from the bottom of the box.
Oh, something fell into the bottom of the box. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a... What is this? Tires. Okay. So we need a key. We get... Whoa!
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer.
Oh, man!
There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Crikey, so he's been murdered. Take out camera. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, no, don't tell me I have to... Oh, God. Crikey. That is interesting. So, what is the mechanic for the camera then? Button for the camera, sorry. Equipment. If I just... Oh, no, okay, no, I can just put it away like that. What is that? Documentation.
What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Crikey. It's John Von. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's just an envelope. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, don't you worry, don't you worry. I'm going to figure it out, for I am a detective. Ooh, Kona. Crikey. So it looks like there's been a scuffle. This place is a mess. I like that. That's interesting. I'm not going to step over the body. Mysterious unbranded cans. Was it like a food lottery?
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
Come on, man. I don't think that's the biggest concern you've got. I mean, you're the only one here. This place a bit... Alright, okay, that's the same. Oh. Don't even travel half the province of Quebec to come here. Didn't even travel. Crikey, okay. What's it? Oh. Yep, fire starters. How often am I going to have to be?
Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast.
Oh,
With
dear.
men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought. A
You're
nice
right enough,
picture of
Carl.
The Magasin La Chance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten.
Beautiful.
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
I wouldn't be trying to do that kind of jump on a snowmobile. The general store also serves as a post office for the locals. Well, that makes sense. Is there any... Oh! More flyers. Oh! Northern Quebec's economy is booming. The north of... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because it would be rude to get it wrong. Area's population will soon reach 30,000 souls, among which thousands of happy families will be prospering thanks to the hard labour of their fathers. Okay. Mines a sector in full expansion. Did you know since... Oh, right, okay, so that's about the mine expansion that I think the locals were a bit ticked off with. Was this cash register instructed to open the cash register, push the price, 2 numbers minimum, press sale, turn the crank 2 times, punch the machine if it doesn't work. Just boot it. The secretary would be a luxury. Yeah. Would be a luxury. Well, that's right enough because it is a bit of a mess. Oh, turn this way. Electricity turned off. Why would I need to? Well. Oh. What? Okay. Whoa!
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
A broken clock. Okay, so I need to put the lights back. What's this? No thanks, I prefer my beer cold. In the dark, it was recommended to use a flashlight or a lantern. No, I can just turn the electricity back on. Electricity from the generator. So is there a generator out here? Well, I'm assuming there must be. What the heck is that now?
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh! What is that on the sides of it? The red things.
Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was there a possible lead?
Interesting. Oh, okay. So there's no key. What's that? Oh, I can start a fire there to keep myself warm. That's handy. So, do we just need to go and... Oh, there's the generator. Oh.
Carl was no electrician,
Oh.
but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that just now. Let me go and have a wee look at the... I like the mechanics of this game. Okay, that's the petrol pump. Pick up the phone. Ooh.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone. Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Okay, no, that makes sense. So obviously he's ticked off about having to... Oh, yes, so any numbers, then... Oh no, sorry, any two numbers, then sale. Ah, there we go. And there is a key. Now, is this the key for the... Oh. Anything interesting? Oh, tape. Brilliant. Okay, so at least we can repair the generator.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
It's a good point, though. It's all starting to stack up a wee bit. What is this? Oh, and garage key. Okay. Right, so that should do for just now. So can I just go and repair the generator very quickly?
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Oh, no, but I got tape, didn't I? Oh. Okay, maybe not. Oh. Yeah. Discard. So I have the things needed. Duct tape.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Okay. I do not know why that not to be working. Do I have to... Whoa. Oh, there we go. Cleanest spot in the area. Well, that's true. Well, there is a dead body in the other room, Carl.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Oh, okay. Is that what I needed? Pliers, not the thing. Okay, and I'm assuming I'm gonna have to, okay, no, that's just annoying me. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to try and lift the car at some point. Ooh. Was somebody gonna put his body in the trunk? Was that what they were thinking? Okay, we need to get generator power on, and then I'm assuming, oh, I see.
Staring intently at the controls won't be enough to make that lift budge. The poor thing was out of power.
Okay, so now we have the pliers. I think we can repair the generator. What does that wee eye thing mean? Does that mean I'm being watched? Oh, there we go. We can turn on the generator. Hey, now we have power. Okay, so we can get ourselves a crowbar. I like this game. This is very well done. I like the way that it has a narration in it as well. That's very impressive. And when you're inspecting things, the words crop up on the screen as well. That's quite funky.
Carl was making progress, but the lift probably needed some more juice to work properly.
Okay, so we need to figure something else out. What else have we got here? Does that mean that I'm being watched or something? What is the deal with the eye? Anyway, you know what, guys? I'm going to leave this episode here because this is a good place where we can pick up for the next one. We just managed to repair the generator. This is a really impressive game. Look, I really, really appreciate that anybody would sit and watch my content. Thank you for taking the time to sit and watch me play this. I really appreciate it. If you like my content, please hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, this is Big Bear signing off, and there will be another video. See ya.